What's going on, guys? We're gonna make a quick chicken pot pie here. You're gonna need yourself an 8.25 little bowl like this. Couple chicken breasts, magical bouillon cube chicken, some mixed vegetables, cream of mushroom, and 2 pie crusts. But you want the pie crust to be room temperature. Alright, this is what I like to do. I like to use my cleaver for everything. See that fat? I like to shave that off as much as I can. That will render some ugly water in the end. And then it's just something on the chicken that I don't want to chew up. So anything you don't like, you disagree with, cut it off. You might gotta sacrifice an ounce of chicken to get it off, but get it off. You don't want to be chewing this stuff. Some people like to chew up all kinds of mess, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't one of them. Alright, we got that all right though. This is what I like to do, y'all. See this big, thick part of chicken? I like to put some slits in it. But then I go on down. But they ain't as thick as the other slits. The purpose of me doing this is to introduce more heat into the chicken. You know, it ain't got to penetrate all the way through. See that? It don't have to penetrate. The work is hard trying to heat up. Let's see, yeah. Hold on, a little bit thicker right here. Alright. And then two, it allows the seasoning to go in. This is you can't see it on my roll now. This is my SPG I made, and you can go on and look ahead and see how I made this. Let me do something right quick, y'all. 1 second here. I like to heat it with just a tad bit of olive oil or whatever you want to use. Just to help hold it. Flavor, well not flavor, but it'll be flavor, but hold the seasoning on. Alright, y'all, back to the SPG. It's a 4-2-1. 4-2-1. That's the recipe, 4, 2, and 1 of the ingredient. But go and look it up, man. See how to make it. You can use this on everything. See, this chicken here is still kind of hard from the freezer. So I can't open it up the way I need, because I would open it up and let it get in those cuts. Like I said, it's cuts partially for flavor. Don't be afraid, because it's going into the pressure cooker. Now, in this pressure cooker, y'all, let me hit the top right quick one more time. In this pressure cooker, y'all, I got I'm gonna let you look inside too. I got just enough chicken broth to just to touch the bottom, because when it do its thing and start pressuring, it's gonna pull all that juice and everything into the meat. Alright, see? That's how much liquid is in there. And then that is enough. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on the chicken setting, which let me wash my hands right quick, y'all. Alright. What we're gonna do is lock and load this pressure cooker on chicken, 15 minutes, and set it and forget it. What it's gonna do is gonna heat up. Then it's gonna start doing this pressure cooking, and I might let it cool down naturally for like 3 minutes. Then I release the pressure more than likely, though. We'll be alright. Alright, I'm gonna grease up my pan right quick. Pot, dish, whatever you want to call it. Gonna take one of the pie crusts here. Room temperature now. want it to room temperature. You'll get sticky and get to be dealing with it. And we're gonna get it put into this pot, dish, whatever you want to call it. Alright, unless you're cooking this for somebody, you ain't gotta make it pretty now. What we're gonna do, we got an oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're gonna poke holes all in the bottom. Just keep from getting swells, y'all. Cause if you don't watch it, it'll get bubbles in it. You don't want no bubbles in it. Just make a good series of pokes all the way around. Bow, 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 bow. Just like that. We're going to put this in the oven and par bake it for, I guess you call it par bake it, for around about 10 minutes. Y'all, I fail. Okay. When I'm going to par bake this, crust for 10 minutes, that's to get it a little crisp on the bottom so you won't have a soggy pie. And I let it get away from me. Look how it shrunk on me, y'all. Did me dirty. But no fear, cause you can make this with just a crust on top. But I wanted mine all the way around. So let's get to the makings. Alright, I drained 2 cans of mixed vegetables. I said 3, but I didn't want all the vegetables this time, y'all. So I went with 2 cans. I drained them. Didn't rinse them, just drained them. I want that flavor. Alright, let's see what the chicken do. I hate this part. I hate to let the pressure out. Cause it goes everywhere and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like a natural release. But I don't feel like all that natural release stuff. Let me see if I can throw this towel across the top. Woo! It's done hot, y'all. It ain't too bad, so we'll let it do its little thing. Okay. Let's get them open. Like I always told you, when you want to open this, you open it away from you in case something go wrong, done went wrong, and everything will go that way, not in your face. So you open it up like so, then you want to drip all your drippings back in there like that. And people who know me or how I cook the temp. I don't cook to what it look like. That's what it looked like, but let's see what the temp like. 176 in the thickest part of that one. 187 and 189 going up. As long as it was 165, we was good. But so that means everything is already done pretty much. So we're going to have to put it in the oven to warm it up and get everything put together. So let's tear this chicken up. Alright, we're going to take this cleaver one more again. You heard it, one more again. Where you think you at? You ain't at school? You see, I don't know if you can see this stuff. I don't like this stuff. That's one reason I take the fat off, but chicken gets, it gets this stuff. If you boil this stuff will be all in the water. I don't like. But y'all, I don't too much do boiled chicken. That's a had to. When you boil your chicken, you boiling all of your flavor off. Just rinsing it in water. Let's get to cutting. Just gonna cut these up into the chunks you like. But me, I do them all different sizes. You know, you want some big stuff sometimes you want a little bitty stuff. Maybe you want some shreds, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't, when you boil your chicken, you boiling all the flavor off of it. So that's why I like pressure cooking it or air frying it. You can air fry it naked and do this, but just don't air fry it too much or you'll get that crust on it. And you don't want no crunchy crust in your pot pie, I don't believe. Some people may like it. But we're going to come back after we get that done. Y'all see the versatility in this cleaver? Alright, that's done. Alright, we want to dump these vegetables in here. Like so. Oven still set to 350, y'all. Put about a tablespoon of SPG on top of that. Same old SPG. Nah, about a teaspoon, y'all. About a teaspoon. Let's call it a teaspoon. Alright. Then you want to take your one bouillon cube. Dang, this dude hard. And to be honest with y'all, I've never used a bouillon cube in this manner. I always use the powder form. So let me go to that cleaver. Get my little spoon here. There you go. Put that 1 can of cream, mushroom on that. Just like that. And we're going to incorporate all this together. Okay. Now we want to take this failed crust here, put everything in it. One thing I despise, y'all, this failed crust okay. But the one thing I despise about a homemade pot pie is when the crust is too thick. I ain't want no bread pie. You know what I'm saying? And smoosh them down like that there. And yeah, I said smoosh. Who you think you at? Alright, that second pie crust here. Now, you don't have to do this, but you could take cause this is gonna be flaky anyway. You could take an egg bath, with like 1 egg and a teaspoon of tap water, and beat it up and rub the whole top of it with that egg bath. It'll make it get a nice brown tint to it, crispy. See how I'm doing this, y'all? Alright, let me do something else here. I'm gonna have to disturb this camera, y'all, so let me get some more scissors. Alright, what I want to do is I want this product somewhere around a 1/2 inch all the way around. I mean, you can fold it if you want. I choose not to fold it because it's gonna be real thick if I do that. So I'm just gonna 1/2 inch it all the way around. Eyeball 1/2 inch. Let's just say that there. All right. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay in camera view now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take this crust and we're gonna bring it inside the bowl like so. I'm getting a little pretty with it now, y'all. I'm getting a little pretty. This is just for shits and giggles. You know, I told you in the beginning I wasn't trying to make it pretty, but this just the excess, and you get, you know, everybody always like the edge crust or something, so we're gonna give it a little edgy edge, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Go around in a circle and bend it. Alright. And I'm gonna cut like a couple slits in the top, like some 1-inch slits, 4 of them. Something you ain't gotta do at this point, because now if I would have put this all together at one piece, you need to do that for it to breathe. But right now it ain't gonna hurt nobody because it ain't connected. It's gonna find its way out. And I still want to put a couple store-bought chicken pot pie, little indentions in it. Gotta stay with that ghetto hood style. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. You gonna know I did it when it come out. And he ain't say, you didn't make that. Yeah, I made that. Wow. Alright, we're gonna throw this in the oven until it turns golden brown, because like I said, everything on the inside is done. So we'll wait till it get golden brown in a 350 oven. We'll see what it do. Okay, 35 to 40 minutes later, we're taking them out. Let's get ready to plate this.